Hey guys, what's up? My name's Tyler and welcome to my channel PlayerSelectGaming, and welcome to the first part of the Thaumcraft 3 guide. And I'm doing this guide to pretty much show you guys how Thaumcraft works, show you guys how to craft some of the stuff, how to do the research table, how to go over the basics, and a bunch of other different stuff. And so in this video, this is going to be a basics video. First off, I want to start with explaining what Thaumcraft is. And so Thaumcraft is basically a magic mod for Minecraft, and I am playing Thaumcraft through Feed the Beast, which is a Minecraft mod packet. I'll put the link in the description for Feed the Beast. And so, like I said, it is a magic themed mod. And within Thaumcraft, there are two different kinds of magic. There is aurora magic and there is flux. Aurora is good, and it's sometimes hard to say aurora. And it is good. As you can see, this silverwood tree, which is a magic tree, gives off aura, and it helps recharge some magic utilities and tools. And then there is flux, which you can see in the bottom left hand corner, which is bad, and you do not want flux because flux causes bad things to happen. And so if you go around, I actually have the goggles of revealing on, which are a Thaumcraft item, which we will learn about later. I'm just using it now for sake of tutorial. And you can see this is a magic node and aurora node, and this is good. As you can see, our aurora levels went to 372. That is really good. If we go away from it, it's going to go back down to 90, which is what it is at the silverwood tree. And so the more good magic you have around, the more it defeats out and takes away from the bad magic. And you get bad magic by actually doing research and crafting things within Thaumcraft. It's kind of like pollution in a way. And it pollutes the atmosphere, causes bad things to spawn like wisps, which can actually hurt you and take out some things that you've created through Thaumcraft. And so that's kind of an introductory of what it is, how it works, and some of the aspects of it. You can actually read more about that later and some of the things we're actually going to craft. But the first thing we're going to need to craft is a wand. And so if we go into our little chest I have this all set up. And I'm going to be doing most of this tutorial in creative just to show you guys how everything works. And so there are different shards within the world. I have one of each here. You need a shard to make a wand. And I just used a doll shard. You take it, your gold nugget, and a stick. That's how you make a wand. So you can make it in a regular crafting table. You get the wand of the Apprentice. And now this is your basic wand. There are upgrades in Thaumcraft, but this will do us just for now. We'll get those upgrades later on in the guide. So if we take it, you can see it's automatically charging up because we are in an area with Vs. And you can see the actual aurora node is kind of giving magic to the silverwood tree, and we're soaking it in with the wand. If we go closer, refills a little bit quicker. And so it's always good whenever you're starting Thaumcraft to be around an area that does have magic. If you do not have the goggles of revealing, you can't see the aura nodes. You can't see them. But you can see the silverwood tree and some magic going to the silverwood tree. What I usually do before I start Thaumcraft is find a spot with the silverwood tree. You can actually cut them down, but saplings are extremely rare. You might get one from a tree, and that's relatively rare, and they do take a long time to grow, and you cannot bone meal them. And so if we put the goggles revealing back on, there we go, we can see everything again. And so the wand is going to be one of our most staples and one of our most used tools in Thaumcraft. And so the next thing we're going to do is craft the Thaumonomicon, and that is crafted by making a bookshelf. And to make a bookshelf, all you need is some wood planks and 3 books in the middle. So if we take the bookshelf, throw it on the ground, right click on it with the wand of the Apprentice, and we get the Thaumonomicon. And in here is your complete guide to Thaumcraft, and it really helps you out whenever you're trying to figure out what you're crafting, and it relates everything to each other. It'll make much more sense in future episodes. And so if we go to the top, it talks to you about great wood trees, silverwood trees, everything that's magical and all the aspects, the flux, the aura, infused ore, which are the shards. Then it talks about things that you can build through Thaumcraft that are going to help you in your research. And so the first thing we're actually going to build is a research table. And by building a research table, you actually need tables, which are crafted with any kind of wood plank and wood slabs. So if we go in here, get some wood planks and wood slabs. We'll go in here. And this little pop-up, it says can produce 750 EU. That's part of Thaumcraft, and I think industrial and buildcraft. So that's what that's all about. And so if we go here, let's make 4 of them. course I can't do my addition right or my dividing right. So here we got 4 tables. To do a research table, all we need to do is, I'm going to see if I can space this out right. I want 1, 2, I want there. Okay, here and here. To make it a research table, we're going to need scribing tools. And so scribing tools are made by a glass bottle, feather, and an ink sac. And so those are in here as well. So this beginning stuff is relatively easy to craft. It's not really resource intensive. And so later on in the next episode, we'll actually talk about resources and how important they are in Minecraft, Thaumcraft. So right click on these 2 tables that are sitting right beside each other, and you will get the research table. We'll talk about this in a further episode as well and what all this stuff means. And so now that we have crafted our research table, let's craft an Arcane Worktable. You can see right here, it's crafted simply by right-clicking on an actual regular table. And so if we go right-click, then right-click with this, look, we have 50 Vs, right-click, take our wand back, still has 50 Vs. Didn't really use up much, and if it did, it recharged really quickly because we're right beside a silverwood tree, which charges our magical stuff because it has auroras built into it. And so the Arcane Worktable is going to be what we build a lot of things in Thaumcraft, and it's kind of like a crafting table, but for Thaumcraft, and it is charged by putting your wand in that slot right there. And so the last thing we're going to do is make a Crucible, which is made by simply making a cauldron, and that is also in the Thaumonomicon. Simply right here, right-clicking on a cauldron. So to make a cauldron, all we need to do is put blocks down like that. We have the cauldron. And now the cauldron, you actually need a heat source as well as water in the cauldron. And so I use lava. You can use fire as well with netherrack underneath, but I use lava. And now make sure whenever you build your building, if you build this inside a building, you do not use wood anywhere around this. I keep my research table relatively close and it's never caught on fire. But I actually had a whole building burned down, whole corner of a building burned down because I had the lava too close to wood. So do not put lava near wood. And so next, just right-click your cauldron down, right-click on it, and then there it goes. It makes it into the cauldron. And I will be playing most of this guide in creative. I will do some stuff in survival just to show you guys how it all works. And so to put water in it, right-click it, and then it'll actually boil, and then you can do a bunch of other stuff, which we'll explain in the next episode. And so in this episode, we talked about the wand of the Apprentice, we talked about the Thaumonomicon, the research table, the Arcane Worktable, and the cauldron. In the next episode, we will be talking about resources and how the research table works. And so make sure you stay tuned and stay subscribed for that. And like this video if this has helped you out at all. Comment down below with any questions or concerns that you have about Thaumcraft. I'll be happy to answer them. And so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you stay subscribed to this channel for all kinds of Thaumcraft guide videos and Minecraft videos in general, as well as other gaming videos. And check me out on all my social links that are all in the description below as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.